Dark times don't just test your strength, they reveal it. When everything around you feels uncertain, when energy feels heavy, and when the world seems designed to pull you down, spiritually awake, people discover a secret. Clarity is not found outside, it's born inside. In the midst of chaos, the chosen ones learn to remain centered, to stay aligned, and to see light where others see only shadow. You may be wondering how some people stay calm when the storm rages, how they keep a sense of peace while everyone else is panicking. The truth is, spiritually strong individuals don't rely on circumstance to define their clarity. They rely on inner awareness, higher consciousness, and practices that preserve energy when life tries to consume it. And today you're going to understand exactly how to do the same. Dark times have a way of exposing the illusions we've built around comfort and certainty. People panic because they've anchored their peace in external validation, jobs, relationships, material stability. But the spiritually aware know that when the external shifts, inner alignment is the only thing that can't be shaken. That's why the first step to staying spiritually clear is realizing your energy is your power, not the circumstances. You begin noticing patterns in yourself. Fear rises, doubt whispers, and past wounds flare up. But here's the shift. Instead of reacting, you observe. You see thoughts and emotions as visitors, not dictators. Darkness doesn't have to drag you into despair. It becomes a mirror, showing you exactly where you've anchored your peace to something outside of yourself. Awareness transforms fear into insight. Energy management becomes crucial. When you're spiritually awake, you understand that negative environments, toxic conversations, or chaotic news cycles can cloud your clarity. So you create boundaries, not out of avoidance but out of preservation. You protect your mind and your soul like a sanctuary. You choose what to feed your energy and what to let pass. And in doing so, your awareness sharpens even in uncertainty. In dark times, spiritually strong people also reconnect to what they can control, themselves. They focus on breathing, grounding, and observing. Silence becomes a tool, not an absence. Reflection becomes armor. The storm may rage outside, but inside there's a stillness that nothing can penetrate. And that stillness is where clarity lives. Twists often come in small forms. People, situations, or inner thoughts that trigger anxiety. But higher consciousness allows you to see beyond the surface. You recognize that chaos is temporary, and perspective is permanent. You stop feeding your mind with what doesn't serve your clarity. Each choice to remain calm, to breathe, to observe, strengthens the muscle of inner resilience. Spiritual clarity also comes from trust. Not blind trust in luck or circumstance, but trust in your inner guidance. You begin listening to your intuition more than external noise. You feel energy before words, vibrations before explanations. You no longer get pulled into every argument, every conflict, every drama. You know when to act and when to wait. Darkness stops being a trap and becomes a teacher. Another key is reframing challenges. Spiritually awake, people know that every obstacle carries a hidden lesson. Loss, betrayal, uncertainty, these aren't punishments. They're catalysts for self-mastery. When you reframe suffering as information, as a signal to rise above, clarity becomes inevitable. You see the truth in the chaos, even if others can't. And this perspective keeps you grounded when everything else is shaky. Self-awareness deepens. You notice triggers and patterns that used to keep you in fear or distraction. You recognize thoughts that drain your energy and replace them with awareness that elevates it. You learn that control doesn't mean manipulating outcomes. It means mastering your responses. That mastery becomes the foundation of spiritual clarity in times when everything else feels out of control. Connection with inner truth becomes your anchor. You realize that you don't need validation, approval, or answers from the world to remain aligned. You rely on your own inner compass, and the more you do, the less darkness can affect you. You start moving through life with the quiet confidence of someone who has been tested and refuses to be shaken. Clarity in dark times also comes from presence. You focus on this moment, not the past that haunts you or the future that terrifies you. Every breath, every action, every decision is rooted in awareness, and that awareness is contagious. You influence environments and people without saying a word. Your calm presence changes the vibration of the room. That's the unseen power of the spiritually strong. Finally, spiritually awake people know that darkness is temporary, but consciousness is permanent. They understand that storms pass, lessons remain, and inner peace is a skill, not a condition. You learn to integrate adversity into your growth, not resist it. You start walking through life as a clear vessel, unshaken by external turbulence, guided by your own higher consciousness. So when life feels heavy, remember, darkness is not your enemy, it's your teacher. Clarity is not found in circumstance, it's cultivated within. Protect your energy. Observe your thoughts, trust your guidance, and allow challenges to strengthen your awareness. Every dark moment carries the seed of awakening, and the spiritually strong know how to nurture it. If this connected with you, thank you for watching until the end. Like and subscribe, not just for me, but for your own journey, for your growth, and for the clarity that's waiting for you in every storm. Keep your energy aligned, stay aware, and remember, the light that guides you is already inside.